Scorpio. Welcome to my channel, Autumn Moon the Mage. This is going to be a general reading for Scorpio in regards to love. It is general, so it might not resonate with you. But if you were drawn to the message, then perhaps there is a message intended for you here, or perhaps the whole message is yours. But if any part of it doesn't resonate for you, don't try to force it on yourself. Just take what is yours, what you know is yours, and leave the rest behind. We're starting here actually with the Moonology Oracle cards. We're going to try to see if we can get the overall energy for you, Scorpio, and the person you're connecting with. What's the overall energy of this connection, please? Well, that just fell very peacefully and quietly out, didn't it? Hold your vision. Sorry, I don't know if I showed it to you. Hold your vision. I'm going to read to you from the book what that says. Hold your vision. There are two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second, very different interpretation is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break a deadlock. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Well, not exactly super helpful, but a little bit, gives us a start. Oh, sorry. We're going to move now to the Heaven and Earth Tarot to take a look at how you feel about this person and how they feel about you. We're going to draw tarot, and then we're going to clarify the cards. Can I please get 3 cards for how Scorpio feels about the person that they are connecting with? How does Scorpio feel about this person? How does Scorpio feel about them? Oh, one more card. How does Scorpio feel about this person? One more card, please. How does Scorpio feel about the person they're connecting with? Not even Scorpio. That's too many cards. We start here. I'm going to read to you what we have first. We have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, which for me is a card that indicates a lack of movement, okay? It's kind of a stuck energy. It can be that you're stuck because you're trying to look at things from a different perspective, but really you're not moving towards this person energetically. The 7 of Wands, you're feeling defensive. And this defensive might be towards this person, or it might be you might feel defensive of this connection. I'm not sure we're going to clarify that, but the 7 of Wands is somebody who feels very passionately, and they're going to protect those passions. And sometimes that comes across as you being defensive against this person, like you have a shield up against them. And sometimes they are the passion you're trying to defend. So let's see, can we get one more card? One more card, please, for how Scorpio feels about this person they're connecting with. 9 of Swords. This is stressing, really stressing, agonizing, losing sleep over this person, over some aspect of this connection. There's something here that really has you stressed out, okay? We're going to take a look now at how they feel about you, and then we're going to clarify those cards. Can we please get 3 cards for how this person feels about Scorpio? How does this person feel about Scorpio? Okay, these cards are just, can I get one more? How does this person feel about Scorpio? Messy is what comes to mind. I don't know why. Okay, we get 4 cards. All right. So we're going to scooch you on down here, Scorpio, so we can make room for the person you're connecting with. The first card is the Queen of Cups, which is your energy. Okay, but it's also somebody who feels a lot of emotion, deep emotion, and compassion for a situation, wanting to be understanding and sympathetic with this energy here. And this is you really in their mind, and in their heart. They're thinking about you a lot, they're focused on you a lot. King of Cups, oh my goodness. Wow, we have the King and Queen of Cups that came out here, and these 2 cards came out together, which is, again, having deep emotion for somebody, lots of sympathy and compassion, but with the King, maybe not like expressing it, maybe not sharing that with you. I'm going to put these cards together because I kind of feel like they were intended that way. Oh, but we get the Death card. This is your energy, Scorpio. Wow, so much of your energy on their side. Maybe the reading is flopped. You would know better than I. And if it is, then, I mean, that happens sometimes, but this is an ending. They feel like something is ended. Something is over. And it could be just some part of this, or it could be the connection completely. Okay, they feel a lot about it, though. With this 10 of Wands here, this is feeling weighed down, okay? Really weighed down by something. And this connection and how they feel about you, it's heavy for them. It's really heavy. Yeah. With the King and the Queen here of Cups, this is a power couple, This indicates that they feel like, and possibly they're a water sign too, maybe, or maybe even a Scorpio, but this indicates that they feel like you're equal partners, that you come in on the same energy, and that this is when there's a power couple in the reading, it indicates that it's a powerful connection. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify these cards. It is raining quite heavily out there. I don't know if you can hear the rain. If you can hear the rain, then you can definitely hear my kids. So in which case, I'm sorry. I was getting a lot of feedback that nobody could hear my readings. So I turned up my internal volume on my computer, and my readings sound very loud to me when I watch them. My old readings sounded, normal, but these ones sound very, very loud. So I hope that everyone can hear me now. But let's take a look at you and the Hanged Man energy. Can you please clarify the Hanged Man for how Scorpio feels? We get the 4 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands is a celebration of union. It can be a marriage card, okay, and it's also a soulmate card. It's soulmate energy, but it's really about celebrating a connection with somebody. And it's like with the 3 of Wands here, you've moved towards this person, okay? And you've called out for them to come towards you, but you're waiting. You really want to celebrate this connection. You want to move forward. You want to take the next step with them. But with both the Hanged Man and the 3 of Wands here, you're waiting. You're just waiting for something. And maybe you're just waiting for them to tell you how they feel. I don't know, but you're definitely waiting. Let's take a look at that 7 of Wands. I split the deck and 7 of Wands. No, that's not 7 of Wands. Never mind. Can you please clarify the 7 of Wands for how Scorpio feels? Seven of Wands, please, for how Scorpio feels. Can you clarify that for us? Okay, what we have here is the Hanged Man, which is, again, that feeling like you're stuck, okay? The Seven of Pentacles, okay, which, again, for me personally, the Seven of Pentacles is an indication that you have invested in this situation. You've invested, and you feel like it's currently out of your control. Like you can't manipulate it any further, because in the Seven of Pentacles, we've done what we can. We've planted the seeds, we've watered them, we've nurtured them, and now we just have to wait for them to grow. It's like a pause card, and there's a lot of pause energy on your side, like you're waiting. You're waiting, and possibly you feel like it's out of your control, like both of these cards are. I'm waiting, but you're waiting a little bit defensive and determined. Like Seven of Wands energy is also very determined, and that may be that you're defensive of this connection and determined to protect it. Okay, or it may be that you're putting up that shield because you've had to wait and because you continue to wait. What comes out with that is the Judgment card, which is a reconciliation card, which indicates this is a person from your past or a person that you've dealt with previously, maybe very recently, maybe a long time ago, I'm not sure, but definitely with the Judgment here, that's reconciliation, because with the Judgment, what happens is we accept the past for what it was. We forgive ourselves. We forgive the person we've connected with, and we release ourselves from guilt, okay? And we release them from that as well. And that opens the door, which is why this ends up being reconciliation, because when we let go of all of that, we go from being boxed in by our fears and our guilt and our shame and our hurt feelings, like our pain. All of that boxes us in, and when we let it go, those walls drop and we're like in this open field, and the possibilities are endless. It's really the Judgment card. I don't know if I've said this to you before, but it's possibly my favorite card in the deck. But anyway, you're stuck. You're not moving. Let's take a look at the Nine of Swords. What are you stressed about? Please clarify the Nine of Swords. If this isn't somebody from your past, though, it just comes to mind. If it's not someone from your past, then this Death card could actually just be you in their mind. I mean, there's a lot of you in their feeling space right here, and this could just be an indication of you really being in their heart and in their mind. Okay. And then this Judgment is just about being willing to move forward and being in a place where you're free to just move forward and have an open door, like have an open heart to a situation. Sorry. With the Nine of Swords there, we get the Nine of Wands and the Death card. Whoa! That's you again. This Nine of Wands is dedicated energy. I mean, this person's hurt. This person is beat up, but they're not giving up. They're very dedicated to something. And this can honestly be taken two ways. Either you're stressed because you think that they're committed to this ending, like they're like they're not going to back away. They're committed to ending this, okay? Or the other possibility here is that you're stressed because you don't want to let go of this connection. You don't want this ending. You don't want it to be there. And I mean, with the Seven of Wands coming up and also the Nine of Wands in your energy, it feels like you don't want to let go of this. It feels like you're hanging on, but you're not moving towards them at all. You're like waiting for them to tell you, like, or to offer up another opportunity or something along those lines. Let's take a look at them. We're going to clarify the King and Queen of Wands together. I'm sorry, Cups. Why? The King and Queen of Cups. Please clarify. Please clarify the King and Queen of Cups. Sorry. Please clarify the King and Queen of Cups. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Okay, what we get here is the Two of Swords, okay, which is indecision, okay, and also it's my personal belief that with the Two of Swords, they don't want to look at this decision because they're wearing a blindfold and they're holding these two swords up, and if they had made a choice, then their blindfold would not be on and they would not have two swords in their hands. But they have a decision to make and they don't want to see it. They don't want to look at it. And that's why that blindfold is on. Sometimes it's that they're unaware of a decision that needs to be made, okay? But most of the time, I just read this as someone refusing to make a choice, refusing to even look at the choice or acknowledge that it's there because they don't want to have to make that choice. It's too hard of a choice to make. And with Temperance, this is Sagittarius energy, by the way. You might be dealing with the Sagittarius, but this is wanting to heal and needing time, okay? Temperance card is about healing and it's about patience, having the patience to right a situation, having the patience to balance a situation. And that takes time because in Temperance, they're mixing these elements, they're mixing this energy, and it takes time to get it perfect. It takes time to get it right. And so this is about healing. It's about needing time to heal, possibly. It's definitely about time. And possibly this moment not being the right moment, which might be why you're being told to hold your vision, you know? Let's take a look at that death card. Please clarify the death card here for how this person feels about Scorpio. Please clarify the death card for us. How this person feels about Scorpio. Okay, we get the Page of Swords, the Fool, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Wow. Okay. Sorry, things have ended here and they're in a lot of pain. You know, there's been something here that has ended. It really, really, truly feels like a past connection. And because with this Ten of Swords, this is an ending that hurts them. But in spite of this pain, they're watching you. With this Page of Swords here, they're watching you. They're not telling you. They're keeping it to themselves. But they're watching you and they're wondering if you want a new beginning with them. This is the Fool energy is Aries, so you might be dealing with an Aries, but this is a fresh start. This is wanting to jump in, wanting to leap forward, and wanting to move forward with this Eight of Wands. This is forward movement and communication. And I feel like they're watching you and they want this. They want to just dive in. With both of these cards here, this is just really wanting to dive in. But there's so much pain and they think it's ended. They think that there's no way it can move forward. That's two ending cards here, like really serious, painful endings here. But they're watching you because they're hopeful. They're hopeful that it isn't an end. But they also, like, you feel like you're waiting for them. They feel like I honestly believe they feel like there is no space for them to move forward towards you. That's not an option. Okay, but they want it to be with this energy here, and they're watching you to see if you're going to indicate that it's okay. Are you going to give them some sign that the door is open, and they're looking at how you talk to other people and possibly how you respond to them if you're in communication with them. But they're not, and they're trying to figure out if that door is open, is that possibility still out there? Let's take a look at this 10 of Wands. Please clarify the 10 of Wands. And what we asked is, how do they feel about you? And we get the 10 of Wands. And that is that they feel so much. They feel so much, especially with this King and Queen of Cups. They feel so much, and it's so heavy. And it almost burdens them. Like they're overwhelmed with, Queen of Cups comes out. So much emotion, so much love that they're carrying, and they're burdened by it. It's so heavy for them. The 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, really, it's so many cups. Look at all those cups, okay? They want this with you. This is also your energy, and it comes up with this wish fulfillment. Like, you are their wish. You are what they want. But they really feel like they can't come towards you, and you're waiting for them. I mean, that's what I see here anyway, Scorpio. We're going to draw a message here from the Crazy Sexy Love Notes. See if we can get advice for you. And then we're also going to draw advice from the tarot. I do want to say real quick, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I've had some comments recently about my volume not being high enough. So I've adjusted my internal volume here, and I'm hoping that has solved the problem. I feel like I sound super loud. So especially the shuffling of the decks. So if you've watched my previous videos and you are noticing a positive change in my volume, I'd appreciate if you'd let me know. But anyway, let's see if we can get a message here for you, Scorpio. We get 2 cards. Accept compliments. Wow. Accept compliments with the Mermaid. The next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. Don't shrug it off, play it down, or reject the gift. You'll be denying yourself and the giver the opportunity to share in a moment of gratitude and love. Exercise your self-esteem and soak it in, superstar. Think of compliments as little confidence-building soul vitamins. You are worthy of praise. What good advice. For anybody. That's great advice. Accept compliments. I hope that resonates for somebody, because somebody here isn't accepting that they're worthy of it. Excuse me. And wishes fulfilled. Wishes fulfilled. Your wishes have been germinating. They're deeply planted in the soil of the loving universe, and fulfillment is here or just around the corner, but faith is required. When we put ourselves out there, it's easy to get deflated if what we want doesn't materialize right away. Have confidence. You are more than capable of manifesting your deepest desires. It's all happening, dear one. And that's this advice here again. Hold your vision. I don't think that you are being stubborn, okay? I think that you're being advised that you just need to hold it. Just hold it a bit longer. Let's get advice here from the tarot. Can we please get 3 suggested actions or advice, please, for Scorpio in regards to this connection? Have faith. Oh my gosh, the Fool. Okay, can I get 2 more cards? Advice for Scorpio. Two more cards. Advice or suggested actions for Scorpio, please, in regards to this connection. The Fool is a yes card. Like, absolutely. If you were wondering, should I? Then the Fool is saying, yes, you should. The Fool, as advice, is saying, give it a shot, Even if it doesn't turn out exactly how you wanted, even if things go wrong eventually or whatever, you will still benefit from the experience, okay? And the Fool is telling you to give it a shot. give it a shot. Can I get one more card, please, of advice? Thank you. Excuse me. The next card that we get is the Five of Pentacles, which is a card of isolation, of self-imposed isolation, okay? And this is giving you two pieces of advice. Number one, you are not alone. You are not alone at all. Even if you feel like there's no physically, like there's no people around you that you can lean on, spiritually, that you are surrounded by love, okay? And spirits that want to help you. And all you have to do is turn to them, and they are there, okay? You are not alone. Either reach out to your friends or reach out to your spiritual guides or whatever wherever your beliefs lead you, okay? Reach out because you're not alone, number one. Number two, this isolation is self-imposed, okay? This isn't something with the Five of Pentacles. We're doing this too. We're doing this ourselves. We're isolating ourselves. Okay. And this is telling you that you have the key to that door. You can go back in that building where there is sunlight and laughter, and joy. That's what's behind that window right there. And you have the key. That door is not, the door might be locked. It might take you actually putting the key in and turning it, but you have the key. You can get back in. All right. So recognize that you are holding yourself back. Recognize that you are isolating yourself. And if that is not something you want, if you don't want to be isolated, then recognize that you can turn around and open that door and let yourself in. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning in your favor. That's what this card tells you. The wheel is constantly turning, but with the Wheel of Fortune, this means change is happening, and it's going to be good change. Things are going to change in your favor. That's just what this card is saying. Sometimes it means have a little patience, but it really is just saying things are going to work out for you. The Fool, by the way, is Aries energy. I don't know if I said that, but you might be dealing with an Aries. There was something here that I wanted to say. Oh, if you always do what you believe is right, okay? Always do what you believe is right for you. If you are not ready if you really truly don't feel ready to approach this person, that's okay. You have to do what's right for you. I'm giving you advice based off of the tarot, but it's always free will. It's always free will. You get to choose what's right for you, okay? And I don't know this situation. I don't know what's happened between you, but you do. And you know if it's right for you. And you know if it's what you want and if it's going to feed you further. And I really feel like you want more with this person, but for whatever reason, you feel like they should be the one to come forward. And it may be all that you're being advised to do here is put up a white flag, fly that white flag, say, let's just not hate each other if that's the situation, but just let's just know that let's call peace, call for peace between the two of you. Maybe that's what this is advising you to do here. Or it might be just straight up saying, jump in. You know what you're inspired to do. You know what feels right to you. So follow that intuition. But yes, this is the advice the tarot's giving you. So anyway, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope that it brought you clarity. And if it did, I'd love to hear about it. You could like the video because that lets me know that it resonated. Or you could post a comment below, or my email address is in the description box of this video. So you could email me and we could chat about it if you'd like. I promise I'm super nice. So please don't be afraid of me. Please feel free to message me if you'd like. Either way, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for giving me your time, especially if you've made it this far. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a fantastic day. Please remember to move forward with positivity, with hope. You are for sure at least being told that you should just hold on to your vision, And maybe your vision is that this person needs to come back and say something to you. They need to approach you in some way. Maybe that is, in which case, hold on to that. You're being advised to to hold on what you know is right for you, whatever that vision is. So I keep rambling and saying the same thing again, so I'm sorry. Have hope, have faith, say positive things, think positive things, because whatever we're sending out to the universe, that is what we bring back to it. That is what's sent back to us. So send out all those positive vibes so you can get all those glorious positive vibes back. Okay? And thank you again. Good luck to you, and I hope I see you back here again in the future. Bye, Scorpio. Have a good evening or day or morning or whatever it is for you. Bye. Maybe. Yes. I found the mouse. It's cool. All right, bye.